Hello guys, welcome to another video here. I will be showing you how the best way you can draw your support and resistance. And if you get value from this video, I wanted to give you some thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So I can't wait to actually unfold this value to you. Yeah, I've been drawing support and resistance ever since like when I started when I started out with trading. And I just draw it the way I want until I started looking in depth into the whole thing, and I discovered that this is actually how it's meant to be, or this is actually it's getting me better result compared to before. Yeah, this is boom. Yeah, this is volatility 10. I trade more of synthetic and rather than and it applies to any of the platform at all, any of the market. I mean, yeah. Either you're trading crypto, either you're trading synthetic, either you're trading on currencies. So either you're trading currencies. So it just apply to everything or stocks, right? So they are actually way to get a better result. There's no 100%. There's no 100%. You just need to look for a way to get a better result in whatever it is you're doing. So yeah, coming down here, um, you need to go on a higher time frame. You go on a higher time frame to actually get a very clear picture. The lower the time frame, the more the noise. The lower the time frame, the more the noise. The lower the time frame, the more the noise. You should know that. And the higher the time frame, the the picture will be. So if you want to get more information, if you want to know the trend, if you want to know the overall trend, if you want to know what is happening in the market, if you want to know what's happening in the market, then then it will be easy for you to see what's happening in the market on a higher time frame compared to a lower time frame. And here it is, you actually go like this. You want to grab your your horizontal line actually to know. And why am I using horizontal line? There are two parts of it. You have horizontal line, you have horizontal trade, right? The horizontal line crosses across all the chart. Why the horizontal trade crosses stop where you want it to stop. Like let's go now. This horizontal trade, look at it. Ray, sorry. And now we have the horizontal line crossing across. Look at it. It across everywhere. This one stopping here and this one crossing across all the chart, right? So what you're trying to do is to understand what the chart is doing, what the chart implies, right? So now let's come here. So you want to actually pick up significant point, places you actually see major reaction. Not all levels are levels. Not all levels are to be considered, but places you see a major reaction, right? And it's always best. It's not you don't want to go too far. You don't want to go if you're a day trader. You can just put it at you can just put it around a short time frame. Like okay, what happened within 2 weeks to now, or within 2 weeks from now? Not like you're going all over the chart, right? You don't want to bulk up the whole thing. You want to catch today's opportunity and move on. You want to catch today's opportunity and move on. So you can just move around what is present right now. What is present right now, not like go too much. But let's go here right now. If you want to see, this one is a very good resistance, right? I'm going to using my trade because I don't want to go into much down deep the chart. Except you want to see your overall trend, or you want to observe your strategy, or you want to observe the market, right? Now you have it overall trend. You know that this place is absolutely a support. Why did I say that? Look at the reaction there. There's a huge movement from there. There's a huge movement from there. And what do I mean? What do I mean? Look at it. On 18 there, there's a huge movement. On 18 here, there's a huge movement, right? So, and another thing you need to consider is as as the as the chart as the price approaches as the candle approaches the either support or resistance, you actually see a drop in momentum. And what do I mean? What do I mean? Look at it. You have a large candles, large candles. Then now approaching the top, the candle power reduces. They're smaller. What I just mean is the power is they're smaller. The bigger it is, the more powerful it is, right? So now Observe this place also, it was moving at a very high momentum, like the power of the candles were very, very strong until they started dropping and losing the power until the bear took over. And we have this, right? So then and also you want to pick another place. Let's take another one. For example, look at this place. We have more than two. Look at the reaction here. Look at the reaction here. Look at the reaction here. And yeah, another thing is that it's not always like that. It just just like it's just things that give you higher probability. Does no forex trading generally is not about one. It's a game of probability. So there are some times that variable or what you're looking at or what you call a constant is not constant, right? So on a norm, as a candle is as price approaches a support or a resistance, is meant to drop in in momentum. There are cases where that doesn't happen, maybe due to news, maybe due to external impact and all those things like this beyond the control of the chart. They happen, right? And there are sometimes that you'll be looking for a retest and you don't get the retest before any movement in the market, right? So don't feel like it's not working. It's working. It's not like it's 100% every single time. So it might change. It might not be the same. It might not be like that. So just feel it that way. But oftentimes it happens like that. So I'm explaining because of this area here. So we have it here. We have it here. We have it here. We have it here. And most times if it's going to break that resistance or that support, obviously you'll be seeing a very strong movement. You'll be seeing a strong movement. Now it's up to you to wait for a confirmation before you take a trade. So I have it here because of what? We have a reaction there, we have a reaction here, we have a major reaction. Look at the way this guy moved off this place. And look at it. In the future, this is today right now. This place, this is today, right? I mean, like within 2 3 weeks or no, 2 3 weeks no. I mean within this week. Now, by the time you see it, you see that it came back to retest that level, and this is the best place to actually take a trade. Yeah, best place to take a trade. And if you actually make a smooth profit and a smooth ride here compared to any other um any other movement. So look at it. We have it here. Where did I put my support? Where I actually observe a very strong movement. Another place I will actually get to put it again is here. There's a strong movement. There's a strong movement around that place, right? And they are not always a point. They are just around that place. That's why I said around that place. So it's always good. It's always good. You just need to watch out for these things and all this, right? So you can see I've made a perfect and a very, very clean support and resistance. But you actually see some people's chart. If you go like this, you go like this, yeah, they are also internal support and resistance. Internal support and resistance, but you don't want to mobile up the whole thing everywhere, boxed up, everywhere. It's not really clean this way, right? So you want to make things very, very simple for yourself and easy to interpret. Major significant movement areas alone. Here, I can put it here, you have it here and here. That's more than enough. That's more than enough. Look at it. The more you stay on the chart, the more you realize where they are by default, right? Look at it. Look at it. You will see reaction on those levels, major reactions on those levels. Look at it from this place. Look at the movement, very strong movement. From this place, look at the very strong movement. Look at strong movement, right? Strong movement, always strong movement. So those are the places you want to consider as your support and your resistance. And by the time you have this, you can go on a lower time frame. You can go on a lower time frame to actually check a better place, like to get your entry, to get your stop. And on a lower time frame, there are also major resistance, there's major support and resistance. Look at imagine you taking trade from this level. Imagine you taking trade from this level. Imagine you taking trade from this level, right? Imagine you taking trade from this level. And most times it's not like they hit that place. Most times it's always like they just get close around that area most of the time. So that is it. Look at it. They are reacting. Major reaction. Major reaction. Major reaction. And that's just it. And on the lower time frame, it does as its own. It does as its own. It does as its own. Um, it does as its own support and resistance, right? So you should know that very much. But support and resistance on higher time frame, they play a more major role compared to the support on a lower time frame, the support or resistance on a lower time frame. So you need to watch for that. Like what I'm talking about right now, we have something here. Can you see this here? There's a resistance, there's a support here, and it's major on this time frame, not major on the higher time frame. Do you get what I'm saying? Not major on the higher time frame. I can change the color. I can change the color due to the fact that I don't want I want to I want to yeah, okay. And I will change the colors because I want to differentiate it, right? I don't want it moving up. So I know that this is the lower time frame support, lower time frame support or resistance, lower time frame support or resistance. So by the time I come here to take my trade, I know that yeah, there's a support or resistance there. They say that I take my profit or reduce my risk. So that's just how that works. And you see everything is still maintaining in a clean array. So it's up to you to actually start leveraging on the trend line to actually look at points. It will give you more assurance, more winning ratio. It will increase your winning ratio when it does touch the support and the trend line at the same time. It makes the trading very, very interesting and sweet. Look at it here. Just imagine you taking the trade to this level, closing up, right? Just imagine you taking trading for this level. Just wait, break out, retest on that level, and take your trade, right? So obviously we'll be having it stop around this area, then come down here. So, but if I want to make it on it, right? Okay, yeah, yeah, have it this way. You can have it this way. You can have it this way, right? Yeah, at least 2 points. At least 2 points. So you know you're targeting this area right now. You can actually get to see the movement so far. This is one. This is one movement. This two movement. This three. Boom. Right. You see. Let's break it down. What next? Yeah. We're going here. So it won't happen all of a sudden, but you're obviously going here. You can actually see the movement. All you need to target is taking your trade off this level, right? I'm not taking my trade here. If I'm taking, I'm not really going all hard on it, right? I'll take it on a major point, major impact. Look at it. Major point, major impact, major point, major impact, major point, major impact, right? So we go and we move that way, right? And also breaking it down to more tiny details, you should know that the last instant point is right likely to come back to that place. So now I see that this is the last stop for A, right? This is the last stop. So now we have it. This is the last stop here. Do you see that? So now goes up, come down to the last level, goes up, come down to the last level. You take your trade from the level, you take it down, you wait for it coming this level, you take it up again, and here you take it up again. So that's just how the whole thing gets to work. And yeah, so I hope with this video, you'll be able to you'll be able to draw out your support and resistance easily, so much easy, and so much easily, and you'll be able to do that so much. Yeah, let's go. See you on a other video, and I hope I get a thumbs up from this because you get value from this, obviously, and subscribe to the channel. Let's go.